Embracing every event of life, especially its hardships and seeming misfortunes, is not an act of passive resignation, but a transformative practice for cultivating profound strength and joy. This is the philosophy of Amor Fati, a Latin phrase meaning love of one's fate. Far from naive optimism, Amor Fati is an active, creative principle. It serves as a psychological lens to reinterpret obstacles, integrate every experience into the fabric of a meaningful life, and instill a deep sense of affirmation for existence as it is. By consciously choosing to welcome all of life's conditions, we are paradoxically freed to live with greater resilience, creativity, and authenticity. Art has long been a profound vessel for this affirmation. The following 5 paintings are not mere scenes of life. They are masterful, visual meditations designed to shift perspective. They invite us to look beyond immediate judgment and ask the essential question: if every moment is an integral thread in the tapestry of our existence, how then shall we regard it? Here are 5 of the most powerful paintings to serve as a reminder for Amor Fati. Number 1. The Oxbow by Thomas Cole, 1836. This grand landscape presents a dramatic split. On the left, a wild, storm-lashed wilderness of tangled trees and dark clouds speaks of nature's untamed power. On the right, a serene, sunlit valley unfolds with peaceful fields and a gentle river bend, suggesting order and cultivation. The painting is not a simple choice between chaos and calm, but a unified whole containing both. Cole does not reject the storm for the sunshine. He paints them as 2 essential halves of a single, magnificent vista. This is the essence of Amor Fati, to see the storm and the clearing, the struggle and the peace, as necessary counterparts that together form a complete and beautiful picture. The work encourages us to adopt a wider view, to love the totality of the scene, and by extension, the totality of our lives, with all its contrasts. Number 2. The Sower by Jean-François Millet, circa 1850. Against a vast, dusky sky, a solitary peasant strides across a field, his arm swung back in the eternal rhythm of sowing seed. The figure is monumental, weathered, and anonymous, merged with the land he works. There is no romanticized ease here. The labor is hard, the conditions are humble. Yet Millet renders the scene with a dignity that borders on the heroic. This painting affirms the nobility inherent in necessary toil, in the act of planting toward an uncertain future. It asks us to love not just the harvest, but the sowing itself, the effort, the faith, the daily engagement with the earth. It is a testament to saying yes to one's role, to the repetitive and often thankless tasks that constitute a life of purpose, finding profound meaning within the struggle. Number 3. The Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh, 1889. Painted from the window of an asylum, this vision transforms a quiet village, a swirling cypress tree, and an explosive night sky into a single, vibrating dream. This is not a literal record of a view, but an ecstatic and turbulent translation of it. The cosmos churns with energy. The cypress reaches like a dark flame. Here, Van Gogh does not flee from his inner turmoil or his confined circumstances. Instead, he uses them as fuel, alchemizing perception, emotion, and fate into a radical celebration of movement and light. The painting stands as a supreme act of Amor Fati, taking the materials of one's own reality, including pain, isolation, and longing, and loving them into a new, breathtaking form. It teaches us to create meaning from our particular conditions, however tumultuous they may be. Number 4. The Thankful Poor by Henry Ossawa Tanner, 1894. In a softly lit, sparse interior, an elderly man and a young boy bow their heads in grace over a simple meal. The atmosphere is one of profound quietude and devotion. The scene speaks to gratitude not for abundance, but for sufficiency. Tanner elevates a moment of humble domesticity into a sacred portrait of acceptance and connection. The warm light that bathes the figures suggests an inner grace that transforms their modest circumstance. This painting is a powerful visual expression of loving one's fate through gratitude. It reminds us that Amor Fati often resides in the quiet acknowledgement of what is present, the shared human rituals, the bonds of care, the light that falls on a table, and choosing to cherish it. Number 5. The Horse Fair by Rosa Bonheur, 1852-55. This colossal canvas thrums with raw, untamed energy, depicting powerful draft horses being shown and traded. The animals twist, rear, and strain against their handlers, their vitality almost palpable. Bonheur does not shy from depicting the mud, the sweat, and the fierce, chaotic struggle of the scene. Yet her detailed, admiring study is an enthusiastic celebration of this very power and chaos. She loved her fate as an artist devoted to studying animals, immersing herself in this masculine, gritty world to capture its truth. The painting is an ode to the beautiful, unbridled force of life itself in all its unruly, demanding, and magnificent expressions. It urges us to say yes to life's raw energy, to engage passionately with the world as it is, and to find glory in its dynamic, untamed spectacle. These paintings are not meant to be mere illustrations of contentment. That is the crucial point. The spirit of Amor Fati exists for the engaged. By consciously affirming the totality of our experience, we are urged to find agency within it. If you knew every event, pleasant or difficult, was a necessary part of your story, and it is, how would you perceive your challenges? What resistance would you relinquish? What potential for growth would you uncover? What depth of character would you cultivate? A true embrace of Amor Fati functions as a transformative acceptance. It asks you to live with more creativity, resilience, and gratitude now, to waste less energy on regret, opposition, and denial. These 5 paintings, from the 19th to the 20th century, all deliver the same empowering, life-affirming message in different visual languages. Your fate is yours. Therefore, do not wage war against it. Let that knowledge not be a chain, but a key to unlocking a more complete and joyful engagement with your one magnificent life. Which of these expressions of Amor Fati resonates with you most deeply, and why? Does a particular work change how you view the inevitable challenges in your own path? We are deeply interested in your reflections. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. For those wishing to live with these powerful reminders, professionally curated prints and related collectibles of each painting featured today are available for purchase via the link in the description. Each piece is selected to inspire affirmation and elevate your space. This channel is dedicated to uncovering the profound ideas and narratives behind history's most significant artworks. If our exploration of these masterpieces has provided you with new insight, we invite you to join our community by subscribing. A bonus: The Cliff Walk at Pourville by Claude Monet, 1882. 2 figures stand on a sunlit cliff path overlooking a brilliant, churning sea. The grass is vibrant, the sky is hazy with light, and the wind is palpable. Up close, Monet's brushwork dissolves into a glorious chaos, a swirl of separate, urgent strokes of green, blue, and white. This close perspective mirrors life in the midst of tumult, a blur of sensation, decision, and emotion that can feel fragmented and overwhelming. Yet, as you step back, these very same strokes resolve into a coherent, breathtaking whole. The chaos coalesces into wind-tossed grass, shimmering light on water, and the vast, harmonious poetry of a specific lived moment. Monet does not paint an idealized, static paradise, but the beautiful synthesis of countless fleeting impressions. This artistic revelation is the heart of Amor Fati in life. Our daily existence, viewed too closely, can feel like a disarray of disjointed events and challenges. But with perspective, with time, and the conscious choice to embrace the totality, the fragments integrate. The struggles, the gusts, and the glimmers begin to reveal their necessary place in a larger, coherent, and beautiful picture of a life fully lived. Monet's work is an affirmation of this ever-changing sensory reality, urging us to love the vibrant, imperfect now, trusting that it composes a meaningful whole.